How's it going, Gorilla Nation, and welcome back for this week's edition of the Gorilla 2-Minute Drill. As always, for Pittsburgh State Athletics, I'm your host Jake Faber, here to catch you up on the sports news from around campus. And topping that sports news this week is the Gorilla women's cross-country team. After placing 5th at the Central Regional Championships in Joplin last weekend, the team earned their 3rd straight NCAA Nationals berth, which coincidentally will take place in Joplin as well on November 17th. Where head coach Russ Jewett and the Gorillas will look to improve on their result from last year's Nationals, where they placed 15th. And despite a late surge in the second half, the Gorilla football team's record fell to 6-3 this past weekend with a 44-33 home loss to the Lindenwood University Lions. The Gorillas had trouble stopping the big plays by Lindenwood during their 3rd loss of the season, with 3 of the Lions' 5 touchdowns coming off plays of 80 yards or more. And Lindenwood's running back Denotis O'Brien scoring on each of those big plays, earning 314 yards of total offense. Head coach Tim Beck and the Gorillas will head to Joplin this coming Saturday, where they'll face off against longtime MIAA rival Missouri Southern to close out their regular season. And also coming up this weekend, the Gorilla women's basketball team, who's currently ranked number 3 in the country, will enjoy a little bit of home court advantage to open up their season, as they'll host the annual Pitt State Tip-Off Classic in John Lance Arena. The schedule puts Lane Lord's Gorillas up against 2 non-conference opponents in Southwest Minnesota State on Friday afternoon and the University of Mary on Saturday. The Gorillas will look to build off a strong performance last season, where they made history as the school's first ever team to make a trip to the NCAA's Elite 8. That's about all the time we have for this week's edition of the Gorilla 2-Minute Drill. Once again, for Pittsburgh State Athletics, I'm your host Jake Faber, here to encourage you to head to PittStateGorillas.com for everything that has to do with Pitt State Sports. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and on YouTube, and we'll see you next time.